Hi, I'm Rio from Soulless Entertainment, and today I bring you our first Cardfight Vanguard video. This video is about the already well-known Soulless deck archetype of Oracle King Tank, and my personal take on how it should be updated using the cards from GWS1 that will be released next month. First of all, for those who don't know how the deck works, let's first take a look at the core card of the deck, Scarlet Witch Coco. With her skill, if the number of cards in your soul, when your rider, is 1 or less, you can draw 2 cards at the first of counterblast 2. Such condition is easily achieved using the Soulless deck Little Witch Lulu. She only moves to the rearguard when you ride to grade 3. Once there, her second skill activates, drawing a card at the first of sending 2 cards from the soul's drop zone, for a total of 3 draws when you ride to grade 3. Having extra cards in your hand not only makes it easier to block your opponent's attacks, it also gives you more options on what rearguards you can call to set up your offensive. One such card we'll be calling is Silent Dawn. Its skill makes it so that your opponent cannot use grade 0 cards to block him. The drawback is that it only has 8,000 base power, so it needs to be boosted in order to beat most units. Since grade 3 Vanguards usually have 11,000 base power, the desired power for Tom's columns is 16,000. That way, even if the attack is blocked, your opponent must likely have to use 2 cards instead of the usual 1 to block a rearguard column. This helps depleting your opponent's resources, hopefully reaching the game state where he has no choice to take Tom's attacks. Being so, the ideal boosters for Tom are the clan's grade 1 vanilla cards. Currently, you only have one, Oracle Guardian Gemini, but we'll get Shrine Guard Tsunegai in the next booster. Well, that's the basic idea of the deck. Now, I'll talk about the new extra deck units the client will receive. Sword Deity of Divine Sound Takumi Kazuchi. Its effect has the same counterblast cost as Coco's, but instead of just drawing 2 cards, you can check the top 4 cards of the deck and choose 2 to place in your hand. The ability to choose what cards you place in your hand comes at the cost of having to strike once before this effect becomes available, since you only put 1 unit place up and you need to have 2 in order to use the effect. The next card, Soaring Auspicious Beast Tyrian, is more reliable as a first strike. Its skill is quite simple. When you hit the Vanguard, you can see the top 2 cards of your deck and add one of them to your hand. The effect being on it means that your opponent can prevent it, but since it's only affecting the deck that has no counterblast cost, that's fine. Since strike is a major part of this deck's game plan, the second grade 3 of this deck is Supreme Sky Battle Deity Susano. Its second skill is activated at the time you strike. At the cost of counterblast 1, you can do the same skill as Kirin, increasing your card advantage even more. Once you add at least 2 units placed up in a G zone, its first effect becomes active, increasing its power by 5,000 and granting extra critical as long as you have 4 or more cards in your hand. From that point onwards, you have the ability to win the game without having to perform additional strikes. Since you want to strike at least twice per game, the next card, Divine Sword Amino Murakumo, makes it easier to do so, discarding only 1 card, since when it is discarded for the cost of strike, it counts as a grade 3. It also has the ability to switch cards from your hand with Susano, but usually more useful if you're keeping it in the hand. To finish the new cards, I'm going to talk a little about the new Sentinel cards that all clans receive. They work mostly like perfect guards, except they can only block attacks directed at the Vanguard, but if a copy of them is already in drop zone, 1 card from the damage zone is placed up. This deck is quite counterblast heavy, but adds enough cards to your hand, making the task of replacing your field easy. I'll use the new Sentinel, Mediator Ameno Sagari. About the rest of the deck, I fill the rest of the grade 2 slots with vanillas, since it makes guarding in the early game easier. As for triggers, Black Bird is a must, since extra draw always helps in case you don't really have what you need in hand. Los Angeles, even if only for a turn, it's better booster than a standard heal triggers. Just remember that losing with her means losing a card that you can use to block. The other half of the triggers are just standard crit kills since the deck doesn't need draws. The final advice I would like to make is make sure to decide the wheels first before drawing your hand, since Coco is a better ride when going first, Cecil's ride second. That's all I want to talk about in this video. You can find the deck list in the description below. Feel free to comment the video. If you thought it was useful, like and subscribe for more content. Until next time, bye.